Hi there, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and today we're looking at this 2016 Porsche Macan Turbo. It's got just over 61,000 kilometers on it. It is in pretty good overall condition. I don't see any signs of major accident or any issues like that. Seems to be pretty loaded. It's got all the 360 cameras and cruise control sensors, etc. All looks pretty nice. There are a couple of minor little marks here and there. This is not a chip, this is just a dust bunny. Gaps all look pretty nice. There's a couple of little normal kind of road chips here and there in a couple places. Some bugs and stuff along here. This is all watermarks. They're all looks pretty decent. A little bit of sandblasting in this cove area here. Nothing too bad. As we come around back, we see there is a couple of scrapes. Not too deep, but they are all on this back right corner, and they come down to here and they continue up to here. It looks like a good buffing might be able to take care of them, but they are there for now. Taillights all look good. Again, that's some watermarks there. Everything looks pretty good back here. All pretty nice. No major issues, no backing up issues. Along this quarter panel, everything looks pretty nice as well. As we come along here, roof, by the way, everything looks good. There are a couple of like sap marks here and there. I think it will come off though. No major issues. Sunroof looks good. Along the driver's side, everything looks pretty nice. Once we get up front, there are a couple little marks, a couple little touched up scratches here in the driver's door. You can see that. And as we get along here, there's another one down the bottom here. And there is a decent sized chip on this A-pillar. So it's big enough to be a little bit of a dent almost. Other than that though, it looks pretty good. If you come around front, everything looks nice. A couple little tiny marks there. So very minimal marks. Some normal driving type marks. All the windows, windshield looks like it's been replaced. It's a Saint Cobain. Other than that, all the other ones look pretty nice with no major issues. Wheels, tires, brakes, undercarriage all looks pretty good. Up here in the front, we have there are winter tires on it right now. We have a 2014 Pirelli, and it does look to be in good shape. It's about 7/32 of tread. Not too bad, pretty even wear. Front brakes, rotors are decent. A little bit of a lip, but the pads, as you'll see in the photos, it's dark right there. But seeing the voters, they're pretty low, so there's probably, 20% left, not a lot. Undercarriage all looks pretty good, no major issues. Suspension components all look nice. We'll see some nice well lit up photos. Everything looks undamaged and no issues under there. So you come around here, we have a matching 2014 Pirelli with about 7/32 of tread. Again, nice and even, no issues. Wheels look nice, no issues there either. Brakes, same condition as the other side. There is about 20% left on those pads. And the rotors are pretty good except for a little tiny lip. And under here looks pretty decent as well. As we look at the rest of the undercarriage, I don't see any signs of issue. No damage, scrapes, leaks, anything like that. Rust, it all looks pretty nice as we go under there. In the rears, we have 2015 Pirellis and also winter tires. They have about 6/32 of tread, a little bit wider, a little bit older. No, I'm all confused. A little bit less tread, but a slightly newer tire, probably put on at the same time. Brakes are decent back here. Again, a little bit of a lip, and there's a little bit more. I'd say there's about 40% left on those rear brakes. There are a couple of little corrosion marks on this rim as well. That glare is hard to see, but it is there. I got better photos of it. It's about this big, little bit of corrosion. Under here, everything looks good as well. Rear axles, no leaks, no issues. Differential looks good. Everything looks pretty nice underneath. This last tire, matching to all the rest, 2015 Pirelli Scorpion. Nice even tread wear, about 6/32 of tread. And same story in the brakes. There's about 40% left on these brakes. A little bit of a lip on that rotor. No corrosion or anything like that on this wheel. So we jump into the interior. We gotta get to pop it with the key or the button. 1 second. We're going to, where is it? It's here it is. There it is, right there. As you can see, the automatic open does work. Everything looks pretty nice back here. I don't see any signs of major damage or storing any ugly things. We've got WeatherTech mats underneath there. The carpet does look pretty nice. A little dirty, needs a vacuuming, but other than that, looks pretty decent. And under this is the original spare, along with the roadside stuff, toolkits, etc. So everything that's supposed to be there is there. All these look good. The kneeling function also does work. It's down. It is coming up. It takes a second because there's not enough air without the car running. We got to air it up. But it did work. I tested that, and this all works as well, just as it should. Once we get to the back, we found a pretty nice interior. No signs of issue on these door panels. All look pretty nice. Privacy, things look great. No issues. A little bit of dark back here. We're going to do the best we can. I'm going to go open this other door, get some more light in here. And as you can see, this door panel is nice as well. No marks or major issues. Privacy shade is nice. The seats look nice throughout. A couple of little tiny marks here and there. It's very minimal, but we are being picky. Everything looks pretty decent. Seats unfold and do as they're supposed to do. As well as this all looks good. Looks like it's missing the cover for the power port. Other than that, everything looks pretty good. No major marks or any issues here. A little mark right there. These screens do work as they should. Come on, takes a second. There we go. Headliner all looks good as well. No issues. The suede all looks very nice. All pretty good. Carpets look nice throughout as well. It is equipped with WeatherTech throughout, and underneath looks nice and clean. Original Porsche headphones are also in here, so no issues there. No missing parts. This screen does work as well with no issues. This door panel looks pretty good as well. No signs of major issue. Little tiny mark right there that you can see, and a little kite right there. So we're being pretty picky with this one. Point out every little thing. Power seats, everything seems to work. So no issues there, and this passenger seat does look pretty nice with no real signs of issue. The dash top looks nice throughout. Got some papers here. Everything looks pretty decent. We do have a couple of marks around the glove box that you can see there, and one under there. So open this up, we find all the original paperwork, original window sticker, etc. So everything very complete. Carbon fiber looks nice throughout, no issues. Finally, we go to the driver's side, and all this looks pretty decent as well. And there was another little mark on this door panel. Not very big, but yep, a couple little ones right here. All the switches, everything looks good, seems to work. Power seats all seem to work. WeatherTech mats look good. And underneath, all looks good as well. Pedals, everything, switches, everything looks nice. The steering wheel has minimal wear, if any. Pretty much can't tell. And all this stuff looks nice as well. All these buttons, everything seems to do what it's supposed to do if we turn the vehicle on. So AC, all this stuff seems to work. We're going to take it on a test drive. We're going to make sure all that stuff seems to do its thing. But everything does seem to work okay sitting here. I did the up and down of the suspension, and it does seem to work. So everything looks good. As you can hear, radio's working. So media, navigation, all that stuff does seem to work. So everything is doing exactly what it should. Glove box, center console, everything looks pretty good. We also have we gotta turn the ignition back on. All this stuff seems to work as well as the sunroof. You'll see photos of that open. We're going to pop the hood, and underneath we have no issues. There's a very, very minimal seeping type of leak in the front of the manifold, which I took some pictures of. We're not going to take this off again. It's a bit of a process, but right under here, there we'll see photos of a very, very small leak right at the front of that manifold area. Other than that, everything looks good. We tested your oil. There's not much to see under here to all the cladding and the big engine stuff in here, but it all looks pretty good. Oil tested good. We got negative 43 on the coolant, so it looks good. Brake fluid, which is back here, got a 0% humidity, and your battery is just over 12 and charging at 14.4 or so. So all that looks good. Belts, hoses, etc. all look pretty good. We're gonna start it up real quick so you can hear it. So there you have it. Sounds pretty good, with no issues. And back here sounds good as well. As usual, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected, and we'll see you next time.